Thank you for stopping by. We are Iowa.com. I'm meteorologist Chris Kubal. Let's talk about some cloudy days ahead and still some elements of winter to be had too. No doubt a little warmer than we've seen as of recent, but still cool enough to support the wintry aspects with our next incoming disturbance. A winter weather advisory for the southern and eastern sections of Iowa, basically split in half from southwest to north and east. This one coming together with a little bit of everything, and I think that's where it becomes troublesome. We're not pinning at any one element of wintry components being too elevated with this one, but we're talking about a glaze of freezing rain being possible, some rain without the freezing, and some snow up to 2 inches in southeastern Iowa. Overnight going into Tuesday morning is the time frame to watch with this one. We go midnight and beyond, seeing this activity pulling in from the south. Initially rain, but during the cooler overnight period, trying to see that change over to snow in between, some sleet and freezing rain tucked away in there. Notice the focal point here is especially over southern and eastern Iowa. As we try to warm a bit through the midday on Tuesday, we start to see that element of changing back over to rain. Temperatures all the while pretty close to freezing as we go through the stretch. Now let's talk about snow. It's not going to be huge amounts of it, but some slushy accumulations, trace amounts to potentially up to 2 inches on mainly elevated surfaces. We'd be eyeing places closer to the Highway 63 corridor for that threat, and a glaze of ice that will remain possible. So again, everything kind of coming together to give us the opportunity for some poorer roads tonight, extending into Tuesday morning, getting better with time on Tuesday as we do try to warm up a little bit during the day, and also that precip will have exited. But fairly steady on the temperatures overall. I have 32 noted for tonight, a high of 34 on Tuesday. A pretty narrow window with temperatures going forward in the next few days. Watch the visibility in the next few days. We're kind of in a setup that just does not yield a lot of opportunity to see sunshine. Fog is going to be the norm. At times we'll have drizzle and rain extending Wednesday into Thursday. Of course, temperature watching all the while. As we're very close to freezing, we could see some localized icing with each of those opportunities, but fog looks to be normal. Now, on any typical day, we see the temperature cooling as we move up throughout the atmosphere, but what we have in place the next few is a strong inversion, and that's where that temperature actually warms as you move up high, and underneath this inversion, typically we can trap a lot of moisture and develop clouds. We have a lot of snow on the ground that's going to be melting, and I think that's the scenario that we're going to have all the way through the weekend. I don't expect sunshine until we get into points next week. Notice the temperatures fairly stagnant in that stretch too. At or just above the freezing point, it does look like we're primed to take off a little bit towards the end of next week. These next few disturbances do hold that little bit of a wintry component, but nothing over the top.